Music cued. Check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone else in between, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK Tiger, and it is TigerTails Radio, Season 15, Episode 44. Quite how we've managed to last this long, nobody knows. But we're here for another week, or at least for another hour and a half or so, to fill your ears with nonsense for 90 minutes. But as is tradition, I'm not alone, for we also have the Charleston.
Hello.
And if everything goes according to plan, we have a Xavier.
Hello, everyone.
And we also have the Void.
You are slightly purple today, TK.
I'm indeed slightly purple today. I thought today was a little bit purple. I thought I'd come out all purple on you.
He's purple dubba dee dubba doo.
I can reduce the red a bit, I think. Made it more blue now instead. There we go.
He's blue dubba dee dubba doo.
Now a Smurf. Let's go green instead. We'll find something resembling white eventually. Eventually, I will get off my arse and actually get that light fixed, and then I won't need these spotlights, and everything will be fine. But I've got lots of other things going on in the interim. For some reason, the YouTube chat is just not working, but CW Tiger's in the YouTube chat's making very growly noises. Hello! And Jennifer Batgirl's in channel, Dejiri's in channel, Corn Husky's in channel, Xavier's posting pictures of Smurfs in channel, because why not?
We have a Smurf on the screen, so, you know.
Well, that makes sense, I suppose.
I'm in a blue shirt, so...
I am in a bluish shirt as well, although it looks more black in the light now. But I have a little fox on mine. With the little picture of, look at all the fox I give.
Wait, what did it say? What did it say?
It says, look at all the fox I give.
No, what did the fox say?
Oh.
Look at all the fox I give. Yeah.
Well, we're starting on a high. As in, I think I probably need to be in order to deal with this shit.
The fox does not care for your memes. Look at all the fox he gives. But yes, we are here. We have returned. Quite why, we're not sure. Probably because due to obligation these days, really. Because we love seeing all of you. That's the real reason. And not that it's a good excuse to play Jackbox for 90 minutes in about half an hour's time or so, give or take. We're actually here on time for once, despite the YouTube chat not working, which I will try and fix as we go into our next section, which is...
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
How's your week gone?
The weather has been shite.
Yes!
That is summing up my week. So, yeah, the week has been mostly, well, I would have liked to have gone out and done some walking, but it was crap. So I stayed in. And I bimbled about at home, and I thought, stuff's happening. The wife's pension is sorted out, so it's like funds are being rearranged. We've got holiday prep ongoing.
Nice.
I have a suitcase, which is still empty.
You haven't even started packing yet.
That'll be the weekend job, because I need to make sure everything that I've
bought
you were
for going on the weekend.
Not this weekend. Next weekend, the 20th. So I've got this weekend to pack. So
right, okay, that's fine.
Bought new swim shorts, bought new jeans. I've been keeping an eye on the weather, because it looks like, whilst it says thunderstorms, it also keeps saying it's going to be fine. So I'm going to have to balance.
Yeah, we're going to see.
Yeah, but it's a case of a whole bunch of prep has been happening on. So it's like money and savings, money for holiday, and like a little bit of stuff that I've been putting aside to go, okay, I want to buy things for me. So I bought a thing for me, which was Space Marine 2. And I thought, because it's going to be a treat for me, I'll get the early access, because then I can play that and it'll be fun and I'll enjoy myself. And do you want to know what happened the moment the early access started?
It crashed?
No. Everyone and their mother required me to be there.
Oh,
and
no.
Socialize.
So you had no access to the early access.
It was like, I loaded it. It was like, okay, that's cool. And there was a case of, no, you must socialise with people. It's like,
no.
Fuck.
I must not. There is no must in this scenario, darlings. I want some me time. Bugger off.
No, I can't do what I have done, which is taken a holiday day for a game release. Or even better, gone home early because Doctor Who launch day
Mm-hmm.
That was my favourite one. It was like, Doctor Who is coming on, so can I go early today? And they went, well, since you've asked. And I went, yes! The fact it was on iPlayer, it kind of made the whole point mute.
But you just want to avoid spoilers.
Well, I wanted to get round to, it was Robin's at the time, and it was like, get there so I could sit down and start live watching, because I like live watching for some things. But it was like, oh yeah, we've got iPlayer. You didn't need to have to come around early. It was like, no, don't tell me that. But yeah, so that happened. So the weekend came round. Friday was a bit of role play. That wasn't too bad. Saturday was card games, which I think we've kind of hitting like the power level clashing. So the card games were not as good as they used to be. Role play was done. That was cool. Came around to TK's.
Yep.
You weren't in the middle of building or disassembling anything this time, aside from perhaps some stuff that you needed to like move around for the house.
Father's flat, yeah.
Yeah. Echo was there, so I said hello to Echo.
Yes.
And we like chilled for the evening, and you were then showing me the Astrobot stuff.
Yes, Astro's Playroom.
Yes,
and the launch to Astrobot.
It was a game release, and he went, look at this really fancy techie game. And it was like, yes, it's a really fancy techie game. And he went, look, here's a speedrun thing. And I went, I'm not getting involved in that again.
I'm not touching that with a barge pole. Burnt
Especially
by
when,
4.
Especially when he went, oh, look, speedrun. I beat Little Alex. No, I got sucked into that hole previously. I'm like, if you want to know that, there's a little thing called Sonic Adventure Sonic 4 episode... It's Green Hill Zone 1, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And people were posting on Twitter their times because we got very competitive.
On Sonic 4.
Until it got hacked.
Splash
but never
4.
mind.
Splash Zone, yeah. Whatever it's called.
First one, it was
yeah.
that. But yeah, so that was the weekend. And it was like, wake up Sunday. Weather improved, which was nice because it was raining like fucking cats and dogs all overnight.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, got up, chilled, watched some videos, waited for TK to come out and tell me that he had the best night's sleep ever and he felt like shit, so therefore I could hate him. It's like, I had 8 hours, I feel awful.
Yeah. It's like, this is dreadful. What is the world coming to? I had 8 hours of sleep and I'm like, oh, kill me now. I do not do well on 8 hours sleep. I need like 4 to 6 or 12. There is no in between there.
Oh dear. So yeah, so we did a stream on TigerTails Gaming on the Sunday, thank God, because real life has been really interfering with us, hasn't it?
It has. It's been interfering for the last couple of years, really.
Yeah. So yeah, we've managed to get a bit of a stream, although real life is going to interfere coming up again because I'm not going to be down because of holiday.
Yep.
But TK could always stream Crisis Core because at some point he's going to finish that on stream.
At some point, yeah.
Even though we've both finished it multiple times.
Yeah, off stream, back on the PSP.
On the PSP. Why? Because it was that addictive.
It was that good. I just need to get back into it.
Yes. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the week. Monday, today, rolled round, work, early start. I suddenly realised, I was discussing with TK on the weekend, running out of work, but finding plenty of work to do.
Yep.
Which you would think is a bit annoying, but every time I look at the stuff that I need to do, the expandingness of what I need to do suddenly becomes apparent. It's like, I need to start asking people questions that they may not want to give me the answers to, or they won't want to answer because it will be that uncomfortable, oh, should we be doing it this way question. Which is always my favourite question, because it's like, we're doing this. I'm not even sure if it's correct or not. What do you think? And they look at me and go, that's a good question. And I go, fuck. Fuck. Don't need people who I thought were experts to go, we don't know. I hate that. But yeah, so...
experts.
Yeah. It's the run-up to holiday, so I'm not too fussed. I've got plenty of stuff that I can dig my teeth into. I just don't want to start it now.
Yeah, it's like the other day somebody said that we were like, only so many days until Christmas, and I was like, you can shut that up right now.
We haven't. I put in the ad. We'll be talking about Halloween because Christmas is around the corner. Jokingly, having worked in a supermarket, I know the pallets of Christmas shit are already in there.
Yep.
They were in there September. The Halloween crap. I mean, there's mince pies in the corner shop, by the way, guys.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I had to like pick up some stuff, and I noticed it when I like picked up bits and pieces because it was like make sure I can eat today. So I picked up some food, paid, looked down, mince pies. No,
I like
no,
mince pies.
no. I like mince pies, but it's September.
I can eat mince pies any time of the year. I'm not fussy.
Yeah, I know, but it's September, and it's like
I'll eat hot cross buns any time of the year. I'm not fussy.
yeah, true, but again, September. But anyway, that's been my week. Moving up.
Okay, I might as well do my week so I can set up Jackbox during Charleston's week, because that's how this is supposed to work.
Because he did not do it during my week.
No, I didn't, because there's no point, because otherwise we would just be sat waiting for ages and never get kicked out of the room. So it will go, you've been inactive for too long, hoof, and I'd have to do it all over again. So
do your work.
Makes no point doing it while you're talking. But yes, my week hasn't been all that exciting, really. Had some games with Shades Online, which is lovely. Played some Astro's Playroom, as already mentioned. In fact, when Astro's Playroom came out, back when the PS5 came out, it was bundled free with the PS5, and it's basically a tech demo, but made into a game. And it's a short little adventure, but it's good fun, and shows off everything that the PS5 can do, or the PS5 controller can do, and it's all good and shiny. And they've now taken that and made it into a whole-blown proper game called Astro Bot, which had a launch event in Astro's Playroom, which was quite cool. And so for the last few weeks, they've been having little bots that you can find popping up once a week, and there's little trophies if you find them. And then it came down to the countdown to launch. And there's a little hidden room which you can find, and it had a countdown timer across the top, and as the time ticked on, things would start happening inside this little room. And near the end of the thing, when there's like a few hours left, things started to heat up, and then it got to an hour left, and suddenly this room was populated with little mini-bots all waiting for this thing. And I ended up putting the final minute, or so, the final few seconds on Twitter, because it was adorable. Because you'd have all these little mini-bots all giggling and crowding around, waiting excitedly for the hour to tick down so that the game launch could happen. And then it got to the countdown of 10, 9, 8, and they all started making the little beepy talkie noises as it counted down for those final 10 seconds. And then, big party! And there was confetti and flashing lights, and it was all groovy and disco music, and it's the greatest thing. And yeah, so I can say I was at the launch party for Astrobot inside Astro's Playroom, which I've never seen done before in a game, having the previous game celebrate the launch of the sequel, effectively. So that was good fun. That was a good time to be. So I took lots of video captures to go, look at this, there's things going on, what is all this? But other than that, not really been too much going on. I did a bit of writing, I've done a bit of organising of stuff, been rescuing even more stuff from Father's Flat. Father's Flat emptying has taken up a lot of my time recently, and most of Saturday, which is why Echo was down when you came round, because he ended up, getting some stuff of his own to take back, but also helping me bring back some of Father's stuff, and he's going to be helping me again tomorrow to bring even more stuff back. So, nice. But hopefully, after that, everything else can go to house clearance and to collectible auction type people and get sold off, and then we'll finally have one less responsibility, and then we can start thinking about Mother's Flat. But Tajiri says, is your flat getting super full from your father's flat? Yes. Father's to point. Oh yeah, I should have moved that chair first. But there's some stuff in the corner. There's a lot of stuff in the corner over there from it. There's some more stuff behind me. I will get rid of that eyesore of a chair. Oh, no, I won't. It's going to knock me off my pillar. There we go. Shunt it out to one side.
I mean, it's not like you've repacked everything in like it was when you first moved in. You have created some space, and there is. Oh yeah. Whilst there is some extra crates, it's not like when you first moved in, where it was literally a case of
mountains
and
everywhere.
Here's the pile.
Yeah.
And there's the bedroom, which is currently empty, but I'm going to crowbar more stuff in there later.
So the plan for November, when I'm off doing NaNoWriMo, is apart from creating many words, is to get all this crap pretty much into the kitchen, basically, and then to repack it all in to try and make better use of the space with all the new stuff that I've now accumulated from Father, while working out what I can get rid of and stuff that I was in the to-do list to get rid of, now actually going into the get rid of it pile, whether that be eBay or the bin, and packing under the roofline. Yes, pretty much. In fact, what you can see there, you see the bookcases. full of games and vinyl and stuff.
Yep.
They're not up against the wall.
No.
They are hiding stuff. There's like a good foot. How wide is one of those crates? About a foot and a half?
Yeah, it's about 1.5 feet
Gap.
1.5 feet
And in there is just stuff.
wide,
Many
2-3
crates.
foot long.
Yeah. A lot like those crates there.
Yeah.
But hidden behind the book. And it's just... hello.
Which was the best use of the space, because
Yeah.
whilst that top flat is really nice, it is literally roof space. So it's like, mind your head.
Yes.
And then, we'll put a couch near that. And I went, yeah, fucking A. You'll put a concussive device there. That's what
It's
you
fine,
put.
because you'll be going the same way as the ceiling when you're sitting down and getting up. It'll be fine. Just be careful, that's all. After you've clobbered yourself a few times, you'll get used to it and learn not to do that again.
Yeah,
That's how that
what
works, right?
everyone says. Yeah.
That's how I've managed to get to and from the kitchen. I've only brained myself a few times.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, one time I thought I was going to pass out because, Jesus Christ, I really, really clobbed myself that one. But other than that, it's been fine. And so, yeah, November's going to be write many words and adjust the room a little bit. I'm thinking about bringing the studio equipment a little bit closer to me, moving the gaming rig that's over there a little bit further along.
Woot.
And so it'll be, because I've got 2 more speakers coming, and they're
Oh,
about the
God.
same size as my current speakers.
Jesus,
So I'm
man. You
wondering-
don't need an audio setup like that for that room.
Quadraphonic sound, because I don't quite have enough speakers for surround sound.
Says the person who will quite happily put his headphones on and sit in his room staring at 4 monitors. Yes.
I don't put headphones on, darling. The only time I wear headphones is when I'm on voice. So everything else is just out of the speakers.
Anything else for the week, though?
Not particularly. It's not been, like I say, a hugely interested week. Jerry says, I'm grateful the stream seems to be behaving compared to last week.
Yeah, YouTube isn't futzing.
Well, it wasn't YouTube that was futzing, it was Discord that was futzing last time, but it seems, so far, touch wood, to be behaving itself. So we shall see. But yes, so that has been pretty much my week. Next week, I'm imagining is going to be a very similar story. The Jew says, who is the token American? It is... What name does he go by with us?
Chase?
Yes, Chase. Chase is the one he goes by with us. I know my many names. So, so yes, Chase. Chase is the token American there, Jury. Chase. Everyone's going, oh yes, Chase.
Yes, Chase. Everyone suddenly remembers Chase. Yes.
But can anyone remember who that person was from last week's show? You know, the woman... The crime fighting, that's not the right word.
Let me go back through the notes.
So that's a no that nobody can remember. See, this is
I think
why
it
that
was
show
in the
was not popular, because it just didn't take off.
I think it was in the YouTube comment. Anyway, is that everything? Or
Yep, that is everything. I am just finding the mouse so I can move over to Charleston for Charleston's
Yay.
week.
All right. My week all seems to have been shoe-based, of all things.
Shoe-based?
Yes. So, if you remember, like, a year ago, I bought a new pair of walking shoes because my old trainers had fallen apart on me within only 7 months. So I decided I'm going to do something different. I'm going to buy an expensive pair and see if they last longer. And they did. Except they started wearing through not too long ago. The sole started wearing out, the back heels were wearing out, and also the tips of all 4 laces had broken off, and one of the halves of one of the laces, the top layer had come off.
Whoops.
It lost its woolly part on the outside. So I emailed the company about what to do about it, and they told me to take it to the store I bought it from and return it, and they'll investigate. So I did that the other day, and I spent the past couple of days wearing these instead, my bowling shoes.
Okay.
Ooh, hard
Yeah.
sole, stiff leather, not molded to your feet. That would have killed.
Well, thing is, what options do I have otherwise are either my work shoes, which I'm not going to wear because they're for work and steel toe capped, or slippers or sandals. And this hasn't exactly been sandal weather here in Wales.
No, not down here in Southampton.
Either that or my nice shoes, which I've reserved for things like weddings and job interviews and such. So the bowling shoes are pretty much the best option I got so far. And only today I got an email back from the shop saying that they've investigated, and because it's deemed regular wear and tear for the amount of time that I've had them, they can either refund or exchange them. So I'm going to send them an email back asking, would you be able to send them back to me? Because they haven't worn completely through, they're still wearable, they're just wearing out.
Yeah.
And I'd rather wear them till they're, absolutely dead before buying a new pair. So they haven't responded yet. Hopefully they will. Because I really did like those shoes.
That lack of responses. No, we've been them already.
Well, no, I sent the email this afternoon, so they probably all went home by then.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, speaking of the work shoes I wear at work, those are also wearing down. I have 2 insoles inside each shoe for comfort because of how bad they've gotten. So I bought a new pair of work shoes, and that would be this pair. With steel toe caps.
Nice.
Yep, and you can see the tag is still on them.
Yep.
I'm gonna wear these around my place for a bit so that they could break through them and then take them to work. But the funny thing was, I ordered them, and it said it would be a delivery day. So I waited, and nothing showed up. And I thought, okay, maybe we're just missing him or something. Waited the next day, still nothing showed up. Waited the next day and thought, okay, this is a game where I better contact them about this. Chatted with the AI bot that the website has.
Yep.
And basically, what it came down to was they put them in my outdoor bin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Helpful.
And I was like, that bin isn't even used as a regular bin. It's just like there for like random storage.
Okay.
So I looked in there and was like, oh, they're right there.
Who'd have thunk?
Yeah. Thankfully, no one stole them. I mean, I don't exactly trust half of my neighbours to not just
Rubbish through your bins, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why I keep my bicycle locked in the shed.
Yes.
Oh, that was something else that happened. A couple of days ago, I decided to go for just like a little cycle around town because I thought I've been inside most of the day and I'm bored and getting a bit cabin fever, so I'll just go for a little nighttime stroll, just see where my nose takes me.
Yeah.
And the roads were lovely and clear because night, no one's around.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like Friday or Saturday night either. Thing was, it rained the day before. Actually, no, it rained a couple of hours before. And I was a little too confident going around a rather sharp corner and ended up skidding to a halt on my side.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. Totally my own fault. I just got too confident with how far I could go around that corner.
Whoops.
Unfortunately, it's ripped a hole in my new pannier bag.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I bought that only about a week before. And now it's got a hole in the bottom. Small one, but I've had to duct tape it over.
Yeah. So you duct tape it from the inside. That's where you duct tape it.
Yeah, I've done it from both sides, inside and out.
Okay. Just paint over the outside.
But you make these mistakes, so you learn from them.
Indeed. Get a bit of road rash, you learn.
Yeah. I mean, I was personally injured, just had a bit of a bruised arm.
Oh, that's not too bad then. I mean, when I was younger, there used to be, where we used to live in a place called Totton, which is one of the suburbs of Southampton, effectively.
Yep.
There was, in the olden days, a big kind of green stretch of not quite a field. It's not big enough for a field, really, but it's just a patch of grass, effectively. But they then built houses all around it and then cut it in half to build a road. And so there used to be a road that went kind of around the circumference of this fieldy thing. And we used to do bicycle time trials around it. And yeah, just once I leaned a little bit too far and the pedal clipped the road.
Oof.
And yeah, I was going not slowly. And then I was going not slowly on tarmac as opposed to on bike on tarmac.
Ew.
Yeah, that was not a fun time.
Oh dear.
I was a lot younger those days. So yeah.
Yeah,
what I
you
learned.
bounce when you're younger.
Yeah, you bounce a lot more when you're younger. There was still blood everywhere, and it was still a bit ooh. But yes, lots of crying because I was of that age where crying was still acceptable, and it was not a pleasant time. Quite a bit of a mop-up job, but you live, you learn, and you also learn not to do jumps when you're on a racing bike. That's always fun.
Oh.
That was in the New Forest. That was down at Deerleap.
Clip a stone on a racer, and you just watch a random rat appear. You watch watch your bike tires just cripple themselves. Is this my bin?
Now, what is this in my bin? For those who...
Why have I got a human hand?
Because AI.
Yes.
But yes, Shades has put a picture of Charleston's week in the Discord chat.
Derailing.
Very much so, but it is very funny.
Yes.
So, but yeah, so you bounce a few times, you learn what you can do, what you can get away with, what you can't. So, welcome to that learning curve, Mr. Charleston.
Yeah, live and you learn. I've got some scratches on my back now, but you make the mistakes, you can learn from them, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one got seriously injured, so it was all good.
No, and the road was empty at the time, so it wasn't even like I embarrassed myself in front of anyone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, as long as no one saw, then it didn't happen. Until you tell.
I told you it happened.
Like I said, until you tell everyone on the radio show, but until then, it didn't happen. Right, and now it's typically about this time we move into the Jackbox. But Charleston has something he wants to announce first.
Yes, I do. And I will make this quite quick because
serious topic time.
Yeah. So today is 9th of September. That means tomorrow is the 10th of September. And that date means quite a lot to me because if you're not familiar with it already, that is World Suicide Prevention Day. For those who may not already know, about 3.5 years ago, I had my first ever suicide attempt. And I'm not going to go into the details of what actually happened because A, I don't want to make this all about me, and B, I got a whole video on my YouTube channel doing that anyhow, half an hour long. But I did want to use this time on the show to just to reiterate what I said at the very end of that video, which is if you're going through suicidal ideation, however much you want to pretend it's maybe minor or that you could get through it by yourself, please don't make the same mistake I did. Let somebody know. I see Xavier's just posted a link to some mountains there, and yeah, some mountains are a good choice. There's also, if you're in the USA, there's 988. And I've also got a whole list of other numbers, international ones including, on the description of my aforementioned video. But it doesn't even have to be experts like that in helpline. Just let somebody know that you can trust. If you just speak to one person about it, that will give you the strength to start talking about it to other people, and eventually you'll probably be able to find a way out of it. It's not going to be an easy road. It was an easy road for me, but you will eventually get there. And with the right help, with the right supports, you will be able to pretty much recover. So I did just want to use this time to get that message across. I would prefer to do it tomorrow, but the show's not tomorrow, so I'm doing it today instead. That's basically the gist of what I wanted to say.
That is a typical thing that happens. It's like, yes, something's happening at some point soon, but this is the nearest show to it. So, yeah. But no, important message. Delivered well.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's completely change the tone.
Yeah, let's get to the fun stuff.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
Not entirely sure how appropriate this game is now after all that, but it is Quiplash time. So your room code is BDWK. And the room is filling up. What's that?
Birds don't win karate.
Oh, that's good.
Belligerent donkeys will kick.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
People are now distracted by all of the things.
I know, right?
But we did go live on time, so people may have been in mid drink, mid grabbing drink at this point.
As everyone was saying in Discord, remember to hydrate.
Yes.
I have my big 2 pints of squash. Apple and blackcurrant squash, no less.
Although I'm not entirely sure where everyone is in the world roughly, as in terms of time of day. I wouldn't worry about locations, but is it like a drink a time a day where you are? Bad dragons won't know. Bad dragons do know. The low donkeys will kick. yeah. Is it need a drink a time near you? I mean, for Wales, probably not. It's like open window, get face wet due to rain.
Right now, I've got Diet Coke. Usually, I don't get diet drinks at all, but this was all that was available at the time, so...
Oh, trust me, I've gone for the no sugar diet drinks now. It's something chronic.
Why did you find no sugar drinks anyway these days?
All of the zero sugar stuff.
Yeah, but I can't have any of those, can I? Because my kidney stones.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, you're probably looking at the waters, no added sugar waters,
they're
or natural
horrible.
fruit juice. TK, you just don't like water.
I like water. I'll drink plenty of plain water. It's when they give the fruit infusion and you get the tiniest hint of fruit and it's just vile. Either punch me in the face with fruity flavours or just don't bother at all. Don't have this wishy-washy, namby-pamby stuff in the middle because it's nasty. Give me full-on flavour or nothing.
Ask Hedgie to get you a soda stream and you can do your own fizzy, flavourful water. There
Yeah,
you
but
go.
it's the flavouring that's got all the sugar in it. Even the ones with
Oi!
these natural fruit flavours. Yes,
Yeah.
but it's natural fruit sugar that goes with it.
Get frozen fruit that you put it in an infuser in a water bottle.
Yeah, but fruit still contains sugar.
You're gonna suffer some sugar because unfortunately that's part of the thing.
Right, which review is going to fill the final hole?
Ooh, and
Ooh, and indeed, indeed.
do you want to play this
go?
round? Do you want to play this round, Charleston?
Yeah, I'm just waiting out politeness. I'll do it.
Cool. Jump on in and I will join the audience.
And I will start the game. It begins! As the jury says, Charleston, play with us.
I'm glad we've got context for that sentence.
Lucky you. It's
Play
Quiplash
with us,
3.
Charleston.
Schmitty fights a dragon. I'm your host, Schmitty. And could you please take off your shoes? I just cleaned the game. Hey, if you're bummed out you're not in the game, you can still affect the score. Join the voting audience by entering the room code. Don't look now, but it's round 1. I'm going to flash 2 prompts on your device. Type something ingenious that will stand up against another player's response. Then everyone will vote for their fave, and one of you will get an ego boost. Points are awarded based on the percentage of people who went for your answer, so make them count.
I get to sit and watch everybody type on screen.
Yep.
Oh, I played like an old Jackbox, and it was so weird not having the circus merry-go-round music or the Thrit Flash. It was so bizarre going back to old. Wow, these prompts are bad. All of you are currently... Oh, we've got one in at 40-odd seconds. Wow. Are you going for character limit, TK?
Nope, just trying to go for one that actually makes sense with the English language.
2 in. It's never fun. Nonsense is where we are.
Oh, it's nonsense.
you've got, like,
It's just legible nonsense as opposed to
20
illegible nonsense.
seconds. 3 of you left. Worst comes to
Almost
the
out
worst,
of
you
time.
can
Don't forget your safety
do a
quip.
safety quip.
Come on, Jennifer, back.
Say-
Come
I
on,
say
Charleston.
Worst. Safety
Just
quips
Jennifer
tend
bad.
to be as good.
Safety quip if you need to.
2, 1. Get in.
In.
Oh. Woo!
Let's do this. Let's break the ice with... That horror movie was so scary until the killer turned out to be blank.
So, the horror movie was so scary until the killer turned out to be that Australian breakdancer or Judy Hopps.
Ray Gunn.
Someone's been watching the
I-
Olympics.
I was thinking maybe, what was it? The Five Nights at Freddy's movies, because they're not scary anymore.
And that Australian breakdancer is gonna win it. 71% of the vote. Justin, you're
Let's
next.
keep it going.
All right.
With the best credit card ever, you can redeem reward points for blank.
So, with the best credit card ever, you can
Here's
redeem
the fun
reward
part.
points
Pick
for
your favorite
Sega
clip.
Arcade, or you can redeem points for Bad Dragon items.
Torn TK. That's like best gift for all of the people I know, or I'm never seen again because I'm in the arcade. Oh,
Let's just have an arcade Bad Dragon party. And
No,
Southport says, remember, it's never a dildo.
we've gotten around that. We didn't actually say dildo.
Also, Bad Dragon provide other things, including coasters and stickers and mugs and all kinds of stuff.
They just have a
Get
lot
lost
of
anyhow.
So I've
And
been told.
next, the name of an appointment scheduling app nobody downloads.
There we are.
Okay, the name of an
people, it's
appointment
voting
scheduling
time.
app nobody downloads. String on your fingers or forgetter. I'm feeling somebody actually got the terrible naming convention for apps. The app. Yeah, should be forgetter. That was a good one,
Moving
TK.
right along.
That was a good one.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, blank.
You're one now.
So, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice,
All right,
also
vote for
shame
the
on
one
you.
like best.
Or you got shamed on social media.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I punch you in the face. I want to say that's close. I want to say that's close to a movie quote.
Fool me twice, I eat you, says CW Tiger.
Well, Tiger prerogative.
And also, shame on you wins it. Well done, Papa.
That was a good prompt, though. We
And
knew
here we
had,
have a name for a music
had a
festival
fucking
your
safety
mother
split.
would
That's not the
approve
right
of.
game.
Justin.
So, a name of a music festival your mother
And
would
now,
approve
pick
of.
your favorite.
Old Timely Dance Festival ends at 8 p.m. or Songs That Make Sense Festival.
Considering when my mum was around, it was cider drinker and stuff like that.
John Denver and friends, says CW Tiger. And Old Timey Dance Festival ends at 8 p.m. Wins it.
For 2 hours for some reason.
Next, the best response to I know
Very
you are, but what am
old.
I?
I think this is yours, Xavier.
So,
Okay,
best
choose your
response
favorite.
to I know you are, but what am I? So both of them really good answers. Naked Hedgesaurus or delivering a swift punch to the face. I missed the timing for the kick. God damn it, people are answering so quickly.
And
TK's in the lead. Third
delivering a
round.
switch punch
Without
to the face
further
wins it.
ado, Mother called you a toddler tyrant when you blank.
So, Mother called you a toddler tyrant when you
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite clip.
smash. Or smash? Smash? No idea. Or carried out surgery on the family cat.
I don't think I've got the good context for toddler tyrant. I'm kind of assuming.
CW Cycle
Yeah.
says, took over the playground and ruled it with an iron fist.
Yes.
Next we have Nothing is certain but death and taxes. Oh, also blank.
So, nothing is certain but death and
Decisions,
taxes.
decisions.
Oh,
Choose
and
your
also
favorite.
Shakespeare AI Art of Charleston. Or, oh, also Heaven.
I like how Charleston got this question. The
Also
technical
my-
difficulty.
And it's a
Oh,
Whiplash?
Yes! Super Quiplash!
quick.
And CW answers this with technical difficulties at TigerTails Radio. So I'm not winning anymore then.
Round one is done, but not forgotten. Let's check the scoreboard.
Charleston currently in the lead.
Ow.
Round two is here. The points are doubled, so try to bring it. Okay.
Let's see. Is this going to be a bit quicker on the points? It depends, because I mean, CW Tiger's pointing out people complain about the prompts, and he came up with something for each one. When you're like in the timer section for this, sometimes your brain just goes bleh, especially on like a Monday, and it's like, okay, start of the week, but end of the first day, so you switch off a little bit. Southington is. Everyone is reaching for character limits. Okay. And all of the hosts are staring intently. Popper is in, staring intently. TK Tiger is in.
I'm in. Charleston is doing
30 seconds. Snow is in. And it's still not too bad. You're coming up to 20 seconds now.
Time's running out. Wrap it up or use a safety clip if you have to.
Play at home, get every answer. Play on the show. What is nice? Yeah.
The jury,
8
Charleston,
seconds.
running out of time. Everyone's in.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I am so ready for this next part. And we start with the most underrated use for a tree.
So the most underrated
It's
underrated
time.
use even for a tree. Hug it, or leaving it alone and not chopping it down. And not hugging it either. Leaving it alone's in the lead. Leaving it alone's gonna win it.
Charleston in the lead, even more.
Okay, what's next?
Bad dragon substitute. No
Something a
CW,
teacher
no.
trying desperately to be cool would say.
Charleston, all yours.
So something a teacher trying desperately to
Time
be
to pick
cool
the
would
one
say,
you like best.
hey, I'm on TikTok, or how do you do, fellow kids?
I do have a few friends who hang around with like teacher and teacher-related people, so this answer hits me on a level.
Oh,
And TikTok wins it.
Yeah. They're even encouraging teachers to like
Next
keep an eye
up,
on TikTok trends. It's
The best
scary.
way to convince fast food customers to get a value meal.
Xavier.
And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
So, the best way to convince fast food customers to get a value meal. Everything is in the big box, including a cash voucher. I would like to go back to the day when you were guaranteed a box meal would come in a box, not multiple different bags.
And throwing cash in there is going to win it, but only just.
Next on the docket, there should be a patch in Stardew Valley that lets you blank on your farm.
So, there should be a patch in Stardew Valley
Now it
that
gets
allows you
real.
to piss and
Pick
shit
your
in the
favorite.
bushes on your farm, or to open a sex dungeon on your farm.
what's Stardew Valley? I guess it's a game.
It's a video game.
It's
a farming.
yeah, it's a
one of those casual kind of cozy games that you can just while away many hours with. And
So
so
kind of like
you
Farmville.
basically run a farm.
Yeah, kind of like Farmville.
No, because you're not actually doing farming in a realistic sense.
And
More of a time
next
pass.
is, instead of darkness, an awesome thing to see every time you blink.
So instead of darkness and awesome
All
thing,
right, choose your favorite.
Instead of darkness and awesome thing you see every time you blink, the Key Pub or Sky Sanctuary Zone.
Sky Sanctuary was never awesome. Had good music though. And a cute pup is gonna win it.
Whoa.
Next one up. This player would never hurt a fly, but they would hurt blank.
Xavier.
TK Tiger would never hurt a
And now
fly,
it's time to
but
vote
would
for your
hurt
favorite.
Peggy repeatedly, the Disney exec who greenlit Lion King 2019. Spiders. The answer you're looking
Yeah,
for is
the
spiders.
correct answer is spiders. And that is brutally without mercy. Although, for the record, both those answers are correct. And that's why it's a tie. But Hedgie repeatedly wins it with the audience vote.
Yes.
Let's see the next one. What could an app called Squishler be for? All right, people, it's voting time.
Oh, it's me reading this, is it?
I can't remember. I've lost track of who read the last one.
Yeah, brain's gone to mush.
Oh, I'll read it.
Hello.
So, what could an app called Squishler be for? Call guns up everywhere, or people who like big squidgy bellies?
Spot Justin's answer.
I didn't get this question. But you know which one I voted for.
Oh, yes.
That's the one that won. Well done, Papa.
Let's see how they handle the last thing an art museum security guard wants to find at night.
Xavier.
Let's see, will it be the
And now,
exhibits
pick your
coming to
favorite.
life? You hiding in a corner holding a flask, or a shadow of himself?
What was the question?
That's a good question. The last thing an art museum security guard wants to find at night. Naked Hedgiosaurus would also be appropriate. Apparently a shadow of himself is the popular answer.
Apparently.
Snow.
That
Freddy
was a
Fazbear.
round 2
Yeah.
for the ages. Let's see how you did.
What if it's a Five Nights Freddy's museum? Then they'd expect to see Freddy Fazbear. Charleston's in the lead. Papa's taken second. I'm now down to third.
Step right up.
There is a
to
chance, though.
Triplash.
There is a chance.
A
Triplash
crazy
can do
final
it.
round that came to me in a fever dream. I'll be sending each of you a prompt that needs 3 separate responses. Okay, player 2 looks a little freaked, but you'll do great.
And prompts. Okay.
TK, you'll know why I laugh when you see this.
– 60 seconds gone. People are still inputting. This is a good sign. And Southington is in. Intense typing. And 2 more are in.
Character limits certainly affected my answer.
Coming up to 30 seconds. Time is still with you guys. Don't worry.
Charleston Tajiri Cornhusky. Your time is running short. Charleston, you've got about... Oh, never mind, you're in. Tajiri, you've got about 15 seconds by the time you hear this. But it doesn't matter,
Are you
you're in.
ready for magic? The 3 steps to surgically removing your own appendix.
So the 3 steps to surgically removing your own appendix is slice, snip and stitch, or make an incision,
Time to
pull
pick
out the
the one
appendix,
you like best.
profit.
Well, at least one of those answers implies that you're gonna sew yourself up. Also, who are you gonna sell your appendix to?
Yeah, especially if it's already full and unusable.
Hey,
The black market will buy anything.
let's get on this conversation.
3 words that would make effective horror movie titles.
Charleston,
So, 3 words that make effective horror movie titles. Final Doom Xavier,
Okay,
or
choose your
Saw
favorite.
Hacking, Bloody Bodies, Howling Screaming. I think one of those didn't quite listen to the prompt correctly.
Sometimes you follow the prompt, sometimes the prompt follows you. Spiders, snakes, TTR, yes, CW. Yep.
and Jennifer got on that one.
And the sequel to Final Doom does indeed win, yes.
The 3 best birthday gifts for a very sad man.
Xavier,
The 3 best birthday gifts for a very sad man.
Decisions.
Destroy all his social media,
Choose
go
your
for
favorite.
a walk, fresh air, put pup gear on him, pet him, money, hookers, a lifetime ticket to Legoland. I feel these are very specific.
And destroy social media, go for getting some fresh air and stick him in Pup Gear wins it.
Oh, you
The
may have
three
knocked
questions
TK
you
off.
must
Top.
I
ask
wanted to put
yourself
Disneyland,
before
but I ran out of
starting
characters.
a podcast.
So the 3 questions you must ask yourself before starting a podcast is, do I have anything to say? Does anyone care and can I be asked?
Now
No.
it gets
Or
real.
what's the point
Pick
of
your
making it?
favorite.
How do we stay on topic? How fucking long to edit it?
Well, the last one is thankfully not that long, if you're smart.
Yeah, I wonder which answers Charleston would.
If you're not
You're fine.
smart, it's a long one. You have to re-listen to an entire podcast.
Oh, what a shock.
I don't care that I lost my uncle Miraculous.
This is
I
why
guess
that's also
this is
to
really happening. Let's see the final scores.
Oh, Charleston was in the lead.
Hey,
And Papa ends up winning with the jury in second.
Jennifer back third, and then screen changed.
Why am I doing this? Am I saying, how much do I pay for 1 million views? So, yep, Shades, weird AI art of Charleston, top answer of the game. I'm right behind a Papa, the view never changes unless you're the lead Papa.
Jay's really got a new job. Making weird AI out of me every week.
Everyone's got to have a hobby. Right, well, let's put it back to the main camera. Whee! There we go, Mr. Charleston. Hello, Mr. Charleston.
Hello, Mr. Tiger.
Anyone got anything
I have
done
nothing
and dusted
to
this week?
Not this week. I've, like I said, kind of had real life interrupt stuff.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, I've seen
So have I.
things, but
I'm
I
gonna
read a
put-
Goosebumps book for the first ever time. Not
Huh?
really got anything to say about it, but I read it.
What's that?
I read a Goosebumps book for the first time ever.
Oh, you've actually finished it.
Yeah. I don't really have anything to say about it, just that
It
I
exists.
think I would have liked it a lot more if I was 10.
I think that's generally the way, because that's the target market for them, really.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, yeah. People up for a drawing game?
Well, it's 25
Yes.
past 9. It may fill out the time until 10. So
Okay.
if everyone wants to play, then yes. Although I will wait to see if everyone jumps in, because I took the first game, so give everyone else a chance to get in. Also, now is a good time to grab a drink if you've drunk your drink. Or drink your drink and then grab a drink to drink your drink later.
But don't get drunk.
I try to avoid doing that on a Monday these days. That was
Yeah.
the early days of the show.
Back when we had Tuesdays off.
Yes.
Now we don't.
No.
Alright, let's just check the settings to make sure this isn't stupidly passworded for any reason. No, it's not. Good. Right, we should be good then. On me. Right, so, yes, I know I've been disconnected. Thank you very much, Jackbox. And room code is that. Go. Yoink.
And
Almost. Okay, now we're ready. So,
There we go.
let's move it into the next game. Yep, it's TKO 2.
That's a shirt one, is it?
Yes, we are designing t-shirts. So you get to draw little pictures and write some slogans, and then we pair them all together, and then eventually somebody will purchase a t-shirt and we'll all go crazy.
so
And zebras love Black Friday.
Lima, Bravo.
Or what I said, zebras love Black Friday. Or zebra, depending on your accent.
ZLBF.
Right, we also have zebras like best friends. Or zebras, let's be friends. Zebras like being food.
Pretty sure they don't like being food, unless that
Well,
is
they
an
shouldn't
entire
taste so nice then, should they?
species. It's not their fault for tasting nice.
Must be, otherwise they wouldn't taste so lovely. And it's like there are certain breeds of frog that don't want to taste nice, so they don't want to be food, so they taste horrible.
Yes,
Or
they are
they contain
poisonous.
hallucinogenic drugs.
Yes, so people go out of their way to lick them.
Yes.
All these frogs going, what happened last night? Don't want to talk about it.
But zebras be tasty, so yeah.
Zebras be tasty, yo.
They do!
I feel like that's a modern day tiger conversation. It's like, so, yeah, zebra, tasty, yo. I say modern. TK is about as modern as the gramophone, let's be honest.
I'm actually collecting a gramophone from Father's Place. It's adorable though. It's like this big. It's okay, about that big. It's tiny. It's a picnic gramophone,
Oh.
and the idea is that you're supposed to be able to like take it with you, and then for some reason you'd bring your record collection to a picnic, and then yeah, you could just wind up the old picnic gramophone and just have music on in the picnic.
I think we may have hit everyone, but we'll give everyone one more chance to jump in if there's anyone else listening.
And then it'll be Xavier joining us because Charleston joined us in the last game.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
already in.
How are you?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm already in.
Oh yes, you are.
Yes, I am.
so I'll just wait and let anyone, in case anyone says, no, let me in first. Who's that sneezing?
That is
Jules?
my wife who was sneezing. Yeah, Jules just sneezed. That's fine. Everyone said bless you.
Be nice. Right, so I think the only person we're missing from the last game was Cornhusker, and I don't think Cornhusker plays this game, so Xavier, sorry, Justin, I
I'm
think
already in,
you're safe to jump in, but we'll just
Alright.
wait to Jury and CW typing, so we'll see what they say.
Ah,
CW was considering joining, but in the middle of a game of Final Fantasy 14. Ooh, good luck.
Yes.
Right,
I'll jump.
jump.
Yep.
Jumping. And I'll be Sailor.
And don't forget to write your winning catchphrase.
It's in, by the way.
Lovely. In that case, I shall start the game.
Welcome back to T-Shirt Island. I am the new tournament mistress, and under my watch, the time of fashion combat has returned! Greetings, warriors. You're going to make 3 drawings for me. So get busy using your device to create them. Begin!
And don't forget, we have more time than we think.
Draw anything at all, and hit the
Right,
suggestion
so this
button
is
if
drawing.
you're blank.
Oh yeah, Phil.
And don't forget, we get colours.
You'll be doing 3 of these, so save some ideas for later.
Oh god, I can't do a small line. Oh, why can't I do a small line?
Oh, that's better. That's a big chunky line.
I don't want a big chunky line. How do I do a small line?
But you've got 3 tools down the bottom for drawing with.
Oh, there we go.
And the big chunky pen really helps for colouring in.
Time's halfway up to finish your first drawing.
Yes.
30 seconds left.
Have to be very careful and staying in the lines.
Ten more seconds.
Oh. Hopefully I got in.
If you
All
haven't
right.
started your second
yeah.
drawing, the time
This
has
is submit
come.
even if you don't press submit.
I hope so.
And it should let you carry on, I think.
One more drawing to go.
And I literally just finished mine, you see.
We're halfway through your time.
I mean, I had a description, so.
Oh, the concentration.
We've been really
30
entertaining,
seconds
aren't we, right
left.
now?
Well, it's this very big screen of two oh god, spelling. Two animated characters who don't get to do anything because all of us are just doing things.
If you haven't started your third drawing, do it now. This is your last drawing. Don't you phone it in.
Filling in the colours is really annoying. There we go. Right.
You're halfway through.
Finally,
your time.
I can get to doing something productive, like clicking.
Same here. Doing melons.
I shall assist with the melons.
Melon. Well, we do have a fair few people, at least on. No, finished. Yeah, they have finished. So we got a few people finished on 3.
Melons.
So just Pupper on 2 and Southington on 2.
We shall help make the airplane go.
Woo. Still got plenty of time, so there's no rush at the moment. Everyone else is just clicking
Airplane.
and or drinking. Not entirely sure which is which.
30 seconds.
You got about 20 seconds left by the time you hear this.
So Southington's in, so it's just Pupper. You may want to think about how you're going to finish it up.
No, no more coconuts. I don't want to bonk my character from the last TK. The last
10
TKO.
seconds left.
9 seconds. Finish up. Submit.
Make with the airplane. Make with the airplane. Oh, never mind.
It's time to write some phrases and slogans. At least 4 from each of you. Start writing now.
The typey bit.
These are short little phrases with as much or as little thought as you want. Need some inspiration? Hit the suggestion button.
There's going to be a lot of these, don't worry, guys.
Just start typing and see what happens. Your time is halfway up.
TK's on a storm for the slogans, I see.
Seconds. It's time to get crafty. Combine a drawing and a slogan to make the perfect garment from the choices you have.
Oh, and that's the time. There we
now.
go.
You'll notice you
right,
can
what
pick
are my
the garment and slogan
options?
style that really speaks to you. The day
So we get
is
like
about
3 designs.
making choices.
And 4 options for 3 or 4 options for slogans. And you can be a t-shirt, a hoodie, or a tank top. You've already got the achievement for tank top, so don't worry about that. And you do have choices for
Be
your
aware,
text,
your time
and I
is
think
halfway up.
one of them is Comic Sans. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't think it's Comic Sans exactly, but I think it's...
Oh yes,
Close
these
enough.
babies
Yeah.
wanna fight.
Triggeringly close enough.
Begin
Right,
the
so what have we got?
tournament.
Ooh, battle time.
We got Understand with a rainbow, or Blast That Hedgehog. It's Battle of the Hoodies.
Yeah, so do you
And they
do
both
you have a
active.
rainbow and understand question mark, or do you have a toxic symbol and blast that hedgehog? TK is a writer. No, TKs are not writer. You've established.
Actually, one of my my So Free accounts might beg to differ. But ignore the fact it's some stuff from 2012, but 2011. Who hasn't voted yet?
Vote, 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 vote.
Refresh your page if you think you should be voting. TK is a hyperwriter. Only when he's on sugar, which is not allowed.
Not allowed sugar. Just I shouldn't have much of it.
Much like small children.
Yes. At least I can have all the E numbers. And it's a tie.
I settle ties. This time,
the
shortest
tiebreaker?
slogan wins.
Shortest slogan wins.
So, Charleston wins with his Understand rainbow shirt.
Tank versus tank.
Right, so we've got... Is that a rat-eating food? Or with a series of numbers, which probably means something to someone.
68190703979.
Or Woody versus Buzz with Y2K was real. And Y2K was real wins it. Oh, the jury. So we have Man of the Sun and Steve, or The View Never Changes.
A picture of a blue monster with horrible gaping jaws and teeth.
And it looks like it's crying.
Yeah. So, yeah, are you looking at the monster, or is the monster looking at you?
Oh, and it looks like Steve is going to win it.
You show 'em, T-shirt.
So, the winner's logo with Can he fix it effing no? Or a little dingo with You're So Foxy.
That's one confused dingo. You're so foxy, I'm a dingo. But you're so foxy, but I'm a dingo.
Yeah, but it's also a winner.
Winner for Southampton, beating up on TK.
Nice one,
Yep.
Hoodie.
So, Understand or Y2K was real?
I feel there's a sentence there.
Yeah, just swap them around.
Y2K was real. Understand? And Y2K was real was going to win it.
Tank takes it.
So, Steve or Foxy?
Oh, this is a hard one. I'm fairly sure I know which one's going to win.
So am I. But stranger things have happened.
True, true.
You've got taking the time over this one.
It's a hard choice. It's like meme or furry meme. Meme won.
And Steve wins it. So, Y2K was real or Steve?
Was Y2K real or is Steve real?
Which one of these could you most likely get put in a t-shirt without getting falling foul of the law?
Steve.
Why, it was Steve!
A worthy victor.
And Southampton
All
came up
right,
with the
I've
slogan,
seen enough.
and it was my art.
Ah. Man with question mark staring at sun.
What was
You're
the
going to
prompt?
make one more drawing for me, but this time
Just
you
draw
can draw
anything to
something
like,
new
wasn't it?
or change something
I was
already
looking
in
at the
play.
prompts. I need inspiration.
Make your
Ah,
choice.
no, I don't
now.
use prompts. I just draw any random crap. And that was man looking at the sun, but it was on black, so it was like, it's nighttime. So that's why the question mark was there. It's like, why is the sun out at night?
Okay, so you do get to choose to change an existing drawing or do a new one.
Okay, you've all made your choice. Now get busy. if you're changing a drawing, the eraser can really help you out. I can tell there's some real magic happening.
Oh, balls. That moment when you haven't clicked on the pen and you've left the eraser on.
Oh god, this has got horrible. Can we erase this? Yes, we can. That's actually just as worse.
Yeah, that's kind of how I've been thinking. It's like,
Maybe I'll just...
there we go. Oh, thank God it was only one. Okay. I like this game, but my God, it can be a bit intensive.
What's the time limit left?
We are currently at 48 seconds, so you do still have time. It is only one drawing you're improving or doing new. So we just have TK, Snow, and Pupper.
30 seconds left.
Well, you are now on 20 seconds.
Do I have time to colour it in? No, well.
Barely.
10 more seconds.
I want to unmask the puppet. This is not the mask singer.
That was terrible.
And everybody is in.
Now for a few more slogans, at least 4. Begin writing now.
And everyone completely blanks as they're doing their problem.
The suggestion button is still there if you need it, kids.
Thank you for spell checking.
You're halfway through your time. Okay, have a look at your drawings and
Nope,
slogans.
ran
and
out of time.
assemble
There we
your
go.
warrior.
Where do you get 2 images to choose from?
Remember, the garment and slogan style are yours to control.
3? No, I got 3.
Yeah, I've got 3.
I got 2.
I wish I could change the colour of the shirt, though. Although you can't because it's set by the artist, isn't it? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
no worries.
I've got a game hint, which is make sure to choose the perfect canvas colour to showcase your drawing. Hint, it's always pink.
Let the tournament begin! Fight!
So, I don't believe it with a Chad.
Devices now!
Or, what? Husky butt.
Showing your age, recognising the Chad.
Not as much as I ever drew it.
People are debating on this one.
Choose your shirt, people.
Or refresh your device if you think it's caused, if you think you got an issue.
I've just seen David's comment for ages ago saying that the detective show we couldn't think of last week was Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries.
Yes. Oh, so
I know
potentially
both the
someone-
products have the same font this time.
Yes.
And what husky butt is gonna win it? Which was Southington's answer. So, don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me versus I can't even?
So whilst people are picking their shirts, news has just been broken that James Earl Jones has passed away
Oh no.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, faster has passed. The jury wins with I can't even. So we have Believe in Chicken. It's the Foxy. It's the thing with the fez, and someone's ripping off my idea. I like you. Do you like me?
I think they edited
Yeah.
out the sun and put a moon
And
in
put a moon
for you
instead.
instead. Clearly, people are not sunny people.
Apparently not. But Believe in Chicken is gonna win it. Oh, that's a popular one to edit. What diamonds? Or damn waterfalls for the fish.
I like how the husky is covered in spiders and flies.
Oh, the dingo.
The dingo. Badongo.
Sorry, Justin, but damn waterfalls has won it. So it's what's husky butt versus I can't even? CW Tiger says, I know that I believe in chicken. It's tasty. So, believe in chicken versus damn waterfalls. There's a cute dingo
Dingo.
with a fez. But damn waterfalls has won it.
A cure for the fish.
Which means it's what husky butt versus damn waterfalls. And damn waterfalls has won it.
Little dance.
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
Now that is a winner. Don't get cozy, there's more to do.
Final round. Final round?
Yep. We got to vote
In the
for.
final round, our 2-round winners go head to head. This time, vote for your
All
favorite.
right.
And keep on voting until the power bar of your favorite choice is full. 3, 2, 1, go!
So the clicking begins, and you get little pictures of who's clicking on who.
Yep.
I think Steve's going to win it.
I think Steve is going to win it.
Presenting your champion! I've waited for this garment for years, and now I have a lot of old emails to answer. Let the tie-dye party begin!
Frolicking in the surf all day and flying amongst the trees. Always on t-shirts
So, first Destiny wins the tournament. Best artist was Xavier, who got most drawings used. Best writer was the jury with the most slogans used. Most prolific, TigerTails with 21 slogans written.
No surprises.
Most ignored, the jury. These drawings and slogans used. Right, how does that work? Because didn't jury win?
They're also separate.
Most slogans used. Yeah, the jury. Most slogans used. And also the most ignored. How does that work?
I don't understand.
I'm guessing most ignored by drawings.
Oh, true, yeah. Oh, yeah, these drawings and slogans used.
Well, congratulations to everybody.
My art made it into the final t-shirt.
Yes.
That's Atherton's caption. Right, so...
I was the one who drew Whipping Buzz.
There we go. And we are back on the main camera with Xavier. So, Xavier, where can people find us on the internet?
Well, we can be found in various places. Let me just get the thing, because it's in the Discords. So, you can find us on YouTube, on TigerTails Radio, and you can find us as TigerTails Gaming. We have a couple of channels. TigerTails Gaming isn't as updated as it used to be, but that's fine. You can also find us on Facebook under TigerTails Radio or TigerTails Entertainment. We are also on Twitter, which is Team TigerTails for the gaming side and TigerTails Radio. Then lastly, we are indeed on Blue Sky. And I've not found the thing to tell me where Blue Sky is. So never mind.
Have you not seen it in the channel? I put a thing specifically in there.
I know you did. I then have to find it. Shut up.
TigerTails in the sky. In the blue skies. Yeah, in your own time. Come on. We know you can do it.
Are you just going to wait for me to find it?
Yes, we are. We waited for Justin. We're here to find it. It's only fair.
New deck.
It's a Discord.
Waiting for the deck to load. There we go. So we are at tigertails.bskysocial.social.
Why did you load up Blue Sky to find that? There's a thing in Discord specifically with all the listings in.
I'm so glad I've also found the thing off of Blue Sky. So there we go.
Oh. But yeah, and where can people find you specifically?
I tend not to be findable on the internet, so there we go. I am on these channels.
In the Discords.
In the Discords and on these channels, yes.
Justin, where can people find you specifically on the internet?
I have Twitter, or X, or Twix, as I'm going to call it. I have Blue Sky. I have a main YouTube channel. I also have for Affinity. And I have an abandoned Mastodon channel. Which ones are me? Look up Charles on the Rat. I'm fairly obvious.
Yep. And I am TK Tiger on most platforms that you can find a TK Tiger on. Except on Twitter, where I'm not. But yeah, Blue Sky and Mastodon, just look for TK Tiger, you'll find me. And also LiveJournal, which I haven't updated for billions of years, but there you go, it's on there. There's also a TigerTails Radio LiveJournal as well. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
And that one has been updated more recently, but only very slightly more recently. But yeah, links are on various channels and things, so go hunting. And on the website. But I think that has brought us to the end of the show. We started on time, we're going to finish roughly on time. Look at that.
Yay.
So it just brings us to say it's a good night from the Charleston Rat.
Good night.
It's a good night from the Xavier Wolf.
Good night, all.
It's a good night from the Void. And it's a good night for myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching and or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us next week, where there will be more fun, frolic, shenanigans, thrills, spills, and everything else in between. And now it's time to close the Void, because I forgot to do that last time. There we go.
Bye-bye, Void.
Bye-bye, Void. As we look into the cameras and say for the final time tonight, night-night, everybody. Night.
Night.